I can see that you are going to make a quite important decision at the beginning of this week to have such a significant discussion with somebody. It's about you realizing you need to sort something out with this particular person in your life. And it's to do with you just kind of really feeling very strongly that you're reaching this stage of your life where you really need to prove your point to this other person. And that in itself, it's like you're going to kind of worry about a little bit, because you're going to think that there may be like some kind of, oh god, disagreement with both of you, or like you will think that this is going to lead towards some kind of an argument, so you are going to feel really worried. But my gorgeous Libra, this is something you need to do. This is something that probably has been bothering you for a while when it comes to the one specific person in your life. And this is something that, I mean, if you carry on kind of worrying about, you don't want this to start affecting you, but it's also going to kind of slow down, certain things in your life you should be kind of focusing on at this stage, because this stage of your life, it's ridiculously important, because this stage of your life, it's a lot to do with your personal awakening. And this is the part of your personal awakening, my gorgeous Libra. This is why this is going to be so important, because by the end of this week, you are really going to realize that it's crucial for you to pretty much choose the certain path in your life that has been on your mind for a very, very long time. But there are certain things that are going to be triggered, throughout this week, which are indeed going to bring you to this point of your life, like what's so imminent for you to do. It's about making a certain step, and it's about making a certain move, but you know that spiritually and materialistically you are going to be so much happier, so much more happier. You're going to be so much more better off. I mean, when it comes to the combination of spiritual and materialistic things in life, come on, you can't go wrong whatsoever. So, going back to this important decision you're going to make when it comes to you talking to this person, you will be worrying about it, that because you will think you will want to put your point across, you will want to prove your point to this particular person in your life, but you're going to worry that you're going to end up arguing. Well, let me tell you, this conversation, it's not only going to end up to be one of the best things ever, because this in itself, it's on one hand going to bring you and that person even closer together. There is nothing you need to worry about whatsoever. If we have something on our mind that we really want to discuss, like if we have something on our mind that we really need to sort out, or if we have something on our mind that we are so passionate about, it's only fair for those people in our lives who are so close to us, who we really love. It's only fair for them to not only understand, but to at least try to understand. This person will be fully able to understand what are you talking about and where are you coming from. So not only this is going to bring you and that person even closer together, it's a very powerful connection, but also at the same time you are going to become aware of some kind of information, something really specific you didn't know before, something that you're going to need to kind of deal with, something that you're going to need to do immediately. So something is going to be uncovered here for you. And not only that you weren't aware of this particular aspect of your life you need to deal with, but you're just going to become aware of this crucial information. There is something that you're immediately going to need to do, because all this conversation and all this that has been on your mind, it's really a lot to do with you wanting to do something so badly, you wanting to do something so desperately, you knowing and clearly feeling what your destiny at this stage of your life is. This is why this is going to mean to you so much. This is why this is going to be so important to you, my gorgeous Libra, in so many different ways. But you're also at the same time going to find out this crucial information from that person, something that you didn't know, something is going to be pointed out, and you are really going to understand understand very immediately. You're going to immediately understand, my gorgeous Libra, that there is something you need to deal with straight away before you kind of take this on. Whatever you're going to talk about, whatever you're going to have on your mind, you need to understand that it's something that you feel so strongly about, but it's only because it's to do with your destiny. So you see, not only this is going to bring you and this gorgeous person to like even closer together, but also at the same time you will become aware of this absolutely crucial information. Because if you didn't talk to this person, you see, if you didn't want to discuss this with that person, you would never kind of become aware of this crucial information. And yet again, this is such a sacred sign that this person, whoever he is or whoever she is, this person is someone who is most certainly meant to be in your life. Absolutely brilliant. And also, my gorgeous Libra, let me tell you something else. Boy, it's like still at the beginning of this week, there is something, this is to do with the problem. This is to do with this kind of issue that you have been dealing with for the last 9 weeks. This particular problem has been affecting you quite a lot. This particular problem has been, making you feel really, really negative. And in the last 9 weeks, I think that you were able to feel this, something that you were persistently worrying about. And that particular problem was preventing you to come out of your comfort zone. That particular problem was preventing you to open your mind, because it's something that has been making you feel a little bit negative and almost to the point where you felt a little bit depressed. Well, I have a really good news for you here, my gorgeous Libra. This particular problem, you are going to hear something about that problem, but not about your specific problem. But it's going to happen so unexpectedly. You're going to come across this situation, perhaps a couple of people, perhaps a group of people, whether this is going to be outside and whether this is going to be online, whether you're going to even be watching some kind of movie or something, but somehow through you coming across the situation where you're going to see a few different people or a couple of different people, they will mention something and your answer, and you're going to have your answer. You're going to realize by what these people were talking about, you will know exactly what do you need to do with that particular problem, that particular personal problem that has been affecting you for the last 9 weeks quite a lot. And it put you at such a stage where you've just kind of closed your mind even, instead of having an open mind with things that are ahead. It's nothing unusual, and it happens when a certain problem is so heavy that we don't even realize ourselves, how much it's actually changing our mind by subconsciously affecting us, especially when it comes to us standing like right in front of things that in front of certain paths, in front of at the beginning, at the stages of our life where we should just dive in. We don't, because certain problems like this really not only slow us down, but they're also so dangerous sometimes because they prevent us from doing things that could bring the maximum achievement in our lives. So of course this is going to be huge. You're going to be very happy because instantly you will know what to do with that particular problem. Yes, it is to do with the conclusion you're going to have, which is going to lead towards a certain compromise you are going to need to make. But then again, this is not a compromise like, oh my God, I'm going to be missing something. No, baby, no. This is going to be a big mama compromise, because I can see you as soon as you make this compromise. On one hand, you will want to party, how happy you're going to be, but also on another hand, this is bringing such a beautiful peace into your life and contentment. You will be able to chill out. You will be able to relax. In fact, a couple of days after that moment in time, I can see you chilling out and I can see you relaxing, and you will realize how much better your life is actually becoming. You're also going to realize how much this problem has been affecting you, because at the time when you're relaxing, couple of days later, you know there are going to be so many ideas you're going to have when it comes to your life, when it comes to your future. You're going to feel alive again, and it's going to be pretty obvious that you did come out of something very dark and negative here, my gorgeous Libra. Indeed, my God, if this carried on a little bit further, it would start to affect the process of healing when it comes to your life. And once that happens, oh my God, it's not that it's impossible to come out of, but then everything becomes so much more heavier until we establish what exactly is causing these problems. So you really need to be happy and glad that things have kind of unfolded in this particular way, indeed, because now you will be able to like kind of focus on things, my gorgeous Libra, you should have been focusing on like a while back. Okay, by the time you get to the mid part, this is like so brilliant. You see what I mean? Like this week, it's so important for you, trust me, because by the time you get to the mid part of this week, this surprising message you're going to have, my God, you're going to have a really surprising message, and it's going to be awful. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. You're going to have this surprising message, my gorgeous Libra. You're going to be very, very happy. It's again to do with the certain progress. You know, you will know, oh my God, you're going to feel really happy because now something that didn't have a progress in your life in absolute ages is going to have a really nice progress. Something is going to start moving on. But this is a very sacred sign at the same time you are going to have. And the sacred sign that this is actually representing here, it's not only about something moving on, but I'm saying that this is a sacred sign that right now you are gonna need to understand that as soon as you become aware of whatever is having a progress right now that didn't have a progress in absolute ages, you need to understand that this in itself is going to remind you of exactly what you want in life. This is going to remind you of exactly what you want in life. You need to be fast. You need to be quick. You need to be clever. You will be clever by being fast and quick and by doing something about it immediately. It's not only about this progress, but it's about you needing to understand that you have to do something about it right now, and you will know exactly what this is. It's about making a certain step and a certain move, and you will know exactly what this is, because this is something that you're so passionate about. This is something you're so passionate about, my gorgeous Libra. So by you kind of making this step, by you knowing what to do right now, by you doing something about it immediately, again, you will benefit from these energies because you are indeed going to be in this flow. You will be unrestricted. And even if it seems like it's not the right time, and then certain problems are going to pop up, you have to ignore absolutely everything. This in itself should be your own priority right now. So by you understanding what do you need to do, I'm so glad that you are gonna make the first move. You are gonna make that. There is something that you're gonna do immediately, some kind of a process you're going to start. There is some kind of a process you're going to start. So you're going to make this certain move here, my gorgeous Libra. And as soon as you make this move, within the next couple of days, there is something so interesting you are going to discover. You will realize, oh my God, that you're so much closer to your dream, so much closer. Within the next 2 days, you're also going to realize that there is now the next step from this is going to be this big risk which you are going to need to take. Okay, this big risk is going to be absolutely imminent. Something really big you're going to need to do, like in terms of like something really big. This in itself, like it's going to lead towards like a massive, huge, enormous lifestyle changes that you are going to absolutely love. Okay, and by the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Libra, this is really important here. By the time you get to the last part of this week, there is somebody really specific here. It's again to do with a certain person in your life. Maybe this is like one of your friends, one of your best friends, or it's like a family member. This particular person in your life, it's really somebody who is living a certain lifestyle that you really like. Somebody who's living a certain lifestyle that you really like, or something about their lifestyle, it's constantly like kind of keep on inspiring you. So you're going to hear something so interesting about this person, my gorgeous Libra, what this person has exactly done. And this in itself, it's really kind of going to inspire you. And at that point, you're going to be inspired to the point where you're going to realize how much you want to like kind of move on with your life. But you're also going to be reminded of like, well, if you want to move on with your life so much, then again, there are a couple of things that you're going to need to do that you really don't want to do, but you need to do. Number one is maybe for a while you will need to be surrounded by the certain people until you achieve what you want to achieve. You're going to need to be surrounded by the certain people you don't want to be surrounded by, but this is not going to last forever. It's only for a while. And number two, you're going to need to commit yourself fully to it. You're going to need to commit yourself fully to it, okay? Because this in itself is going to be absolutely remarkable when it comes to your life in general, my gorgeous Libra. This is more important than you can possibly imagine. This is all going to lead towards your vision becoming your reality. So this is why this is going to be so important indeed. When it comes to your destiny this week, it's going to be really, really revealing indeed. Very, very important. And also, when it comes to the last part of this week, you are going to have a very unusual sign, a very unusual omen. It is very difficult to explain how this is going to happen to you, because to every single one of you, it's going to happen in a different way. And this unusual sign and this unusual omen which you are going to have, it's somehow going to remind you of this specific person in your life who you need to reconnect with immediately. Somebody who means to you so much, somebody who you love, but somebody whom you did not, somebody who you like kind of have been like kind of disconnected with a little bit. Did you hear that? That's your sign. Urgently, you need to reconnect with someone, okay? Yeah, you're gonna be a sign, you're gonna be your omen that you urgently need to reconnect. That omen and that sign, it's gonna happen in a different way to every single one of you. But the most important thing is you're gonna be reminded of exactly one specific person in your life. Suddenly, oh my God, you're just reminded of this person that you need to reconnect with. And at the same time, you're going to be reminded that, oh my God, I should spend more time with this person. Oh my God, I was so busy. I was doing this, I was doing that. So this omen and this sign in general, it's going to be a very specific when it comes to really not only one person in your life, but it's to do with a few different people in your life that you kind of need to spend more time with. I've seen this before. I've seen this before when it comes to you, and it's important. There is a reason why this is happening, because very, very soon you will be reconnected with these people to the point where they are going to be so much more in your life, so much more and so much more often in your life. But it's only going to happen after a few different moves you make, which this week is going to reveal to you indeed. So now, my gorgeous Libera, I'm just going to see what is going to be a tarot card of the week. I'm just looking which tarot cards I'm going to use these. What is going to be a tarot card of the week, my gorgeous Libera? Let's see. What is going to be a tarot card of the week? What is going to be a tarot card of the week? Let's see, my gorgeous Libera. Oh la la, the lovers, look at this. But I also think that this is more of a warning than anything else, my gorgeous Libera. This is more of a warning than anything else. I'm not being funny, but I'm sorry. I will say what I feel and what I see. Something is going to be offered to you this week, and it's not going to be it's not going to seem like the right choice for you. I really hope you understand what this is. Something is going to be offered to you, some kind of a choice. This in itself is going to happen completely out of blue, completely unexpectedly. Some kind of option, some kind of a choice. You're just not going to feel like this is a right. You're going to feel immediately something is not right. Something is going to feel too good to be true. I really don't want you to make this impulsive mistake to go for this choice, which will be number one, wrong for you, and number two, you would also ignore your intuition. Sometimes we do this, sometimes we all do this, sometimes we have no other choice but to kind of go for certain things in our lives, even if we are ignoring our intuition. That's normal. But then again, when it comes to you, you need to understand that this is like a really important when it comes to your personal development. This is a little bit of test you're going to have. So simply and literally, something is going to seem too good to be true. You will feel this in your soul. You will feel this in your spirit. You will be offered something completely unexpectedly, something you've been waiting for absolute ages, something you've been waiting for a very long time. You have to avoid this. You will know this is too good to be true. You must not make this impulsive mistake. And I'm sorry, the only way to know this, to be able to understand this, is to be open to your own intuition. So do not make this impulsive mistake. In exactly 1 week time, there is another option or another opportunity going to be for you. Okay, another choice, another option, or another opportunity is going to be for you in as little as 7 days time. This one is going to seem like a bit of a more of a hard work, but most certainly 1,000,000% more realistic than this here. So you really kind of need to follow your intuition, and you're going to be absolutely fine. Okay, my gorgeous Libra, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. I'm so excited when it comes to this, my gorgeous people, because this is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store, to be quite honest with you. This is a blue topaz bracelet, sterling silver bracelet, and it's not only like a genuine blue topaz, but this is also handmade. This absolutely gorgeous handmade bracelet is 10 millimeters wide, so that's quite wide if you know what I mean, and it's also 7.5 inches long, which is a standard bracelet size. What I find it absolutely stunning, look at this, I find it absolutely stunning because the way this bracelet is made, the way it's designed, it's absolutely gorgeous. And also it's a genuine topaz, you know, and the blue topaz, it helps you to cultivate intuition, it helps with mental sharpness, for communication skills, and for self-assurance as well. So when it comes to confidence, this little bracelet, it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. I mean, I'm not being funny, but as I said, this bracelet is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store. And the fact that it's got a blue topaz and blue topaz crystal is just so powerful, especially when it comes to, you know, boosting our energy in general, when it comes to our communication skills, when it comes to our intuition. I mean, all these things are always leading us towards us coming out of our comfort zone. So when we wear this, we also at the same time we come out of our comfort zone, which is ever so important when it comes to us having a progress in life. Honestly, my gorgeous people, I don't know if you can see how beautiful this actually is, blue topaz. And let me tell you, on top of all that, blue topaz, it's quite rare. And I'm talking about a genuine blue topaz here, like a high quality blue topaz. This in itself, it's actually a very, very rare crystal. And it's not only extremely powerful, it's not only extremely beautiful, but it's also quite rare as well. Absolutely stunning. Look how beautiful this is. My gorgeous people, I'm so excited about this bracelet, to be quite honest with you. And if you buy this, you will see exactly what I was talking about, how beautiful this gorgeous bracelet is. And when things are made handmade, they have a completely different energy. It's a completely different energy. It feels different. Do you know what I mean? But I suppose you can only know how it feels once you buy it. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's the type of bracelet that everybody's going to notice. It's just so striking, so gorgeous to look at. But then on another hand, it is ever so powerful, because it kind of, brings like tremendous impact into our lives just by wearing it. I mean, anything that increases our confidence, anything that's so positive and beneficial for our mental sharpness, anything that helps, with our communication skills, and anything that helps with our self-assurance in general, we cannot possibly go wrong with, can we? Absolutely brilliant. There you go. Look at it again. It's stunning. So, my gorgeous people, if you would like to be the owner of this gorgeous bracelet, again, I haven't got that many of them in stock because they are handmade. You see what I mean? So, once they go, I suppose they will go. But at the same time, if you would like to buy this gorgeous bracelet, my gorgeous people, then you will see that the link is going to be in the description below. Okay, the link is going to be in the description below this video. I also put the link in the card somewhere above me. They're going to be the link for it as well. But I'm also going to place the links on top of the comments. I will pin, this bracelet on top of the comments, and you will see where you can actually buy this. Or on another hand, you can just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus and shop, and my page is going to come up that way as well. You will see somewhere on the top, this bracelet is going to be, because it's a brand new item in my store. But I really have to say, it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And if you buy it, you will see exactly where was I coming from. Absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can see the details. The detail, is it focusing or not, the camera? Absolutely stunning. Okay.